It's time for your daily crypto update with Framework Fortune Crypto. I'm your host Ben. Let's dive in. Bitcoin pushing all the way up to 68.5. Had a little pullback here on the 4-hour chart, but indecision candle right there, followed by almost a bullish green candle. Still needs some time. But if it can close over the top of that 67, we should see Bitcoin push back up to that 70,000 area. If it doesn't hold the 10-day and it drops, it'll just drop back to 65,000 more than likely for a test of support. So Bitcoin's still looking very bullish. Where's Ethereum? Let's take a look at it. Now Ethereum got real close to 5,000. It got to 48.50. So having a little pullback now, which is normal. Every time it has a push up, it has a pullback down to the 50-day moving average, the blue line. So it's probably going to pull back to there again over the next week, and then shoot on up to 5,000. Now, at the same time I'm saying this, we have just went on some pretty big runs on a lot of coins. The market's not showing any signs of slowing down, but we want to be aware that the higher we get, the more likely we're going to see a big correction. What's up, Lauren? What's up, Ruben? Yeah, I cut my loss on QUBT this morning. Ended up being about $75 loss, and we'll talk about that in the last rip on the home channel here in a little bit. But the trend line on Ethereum is way back down here. So, I mean, there's a lot of support areas that have to fall through to fall back to the trend line, but the point I'm making is last time that we had a big run like this where we were way off the trend line, we did pull all the way back. So that is a possibility. But for now, everything is still bullish looking. We got some big gainers on the day. Let's see, IOTX popping back up. Nice rebound, Ruben. I don't know if you caught this. You were talking about grabbing it yesterday. But if you did catch it on this bounce, nice job. It actually looks like maybe trying to break out here soon. Break out that 30-cent area, consolidating right below it. Little wedge going on right there. We'll keep an eye on that one. Then loop ring exploding out of this triangle all the way up to $3. Loop ring just ripping hard, but I would expect a pullback at 3. It's you can see it's having some issues there. But if it breaks 3 and it keeps the volume it's got, it could continue to run. And then LPT, nasty rip. And this one we've been talking about. I missed it. I hope some of you guys didn't miss it. But breaking out of this nice little triangle there, $35 up to $100 in the last 2 days. Massive move on live pair. So you can see clearly it's going to come back down probably to the trend line in the next week, maybe sooner. Got this indecision wick here. Too much selling pressure pushing it down from 100. Now unless it finds support, maybe it can find support around 65, 75 and then retest 100 because it is still above the 10-day moving average. But definitely needs to chill out. Needs a breather. Your mom's wearing you out. You didn't grab it, Ruben? Man. Sometimes you just don't know. Let's see, I'm actually going to pop over to IOTX on Coinbase Pro real quick and keep a little eye on it. Because it is getting very close. Yeah, you can see right there, we're in that little triangle. Oh, You can only buy it. You can only limit order this in. Market orders are disabled, so I'm not touching this because I can't market order. I don't trust Coinbase Pro's limit orders. Let's see what else is up. RAD getting a nice pop from 12 to 17, so $5 move there. XYOU, let's get rid of that. Getting a little rebound. So while we're in this little bullish market, as we're seeing things that have already ripped pull back to the 50-day or some support area, those are starting to get bounces again. You can see 5 cryptos right there, over 20%. And Zcash ripped too, $30-something. Now Litecoin has surprised me. Now when I first started trading cryptos, I was extremely bullish on Litecoin. And it just didn't perform as well as I thought it did. Which it performed well. I got it in the 80. It ran to like $600. But I was expecting it to go to 1,000, and I sure as hell was not expecting it to come back down as low as it did. But in the last 2 days, running from 200 to 275, which if we look back at the last rip, let's actually go into the daily chart. Like that's a pretty big move for Litecoin and pretty big volume since, you know, back 2017, since it's the original rip. Oh no, it didn't get up to 600, it got up to 400. That's right. Okay. Yeah, so it even performed less than I thought it did. But you can, but what I'm saying, what I'm pointing out here is the move so far is bigger than normal. It's bigger than a lot of the candles, even when Litecoin did run for all new highs. I mean, it's very interesting. So Litecoin may be one that may perform very well. Got a double bottom there, and now it kind of has this little U shape right there. So this one to keep an eye on, because Litecoin is very low supply, forked off of Bitcoin. It's pretty good. It's fast, pretty cheap to use. Dash breaking up over that little resistance line up to 234. Now Dash is another one that's in that $200 range that can really rip. Last time it ripped all the way up to 500. So now it's starting to go back bullish. That could be one to keep an eye on. ONT getting its little breakout back over $1. Ran up to almost $1.30. Currently just holding around $1.18. A lot of resistance it's got to get through at this 135 area. But break through that, we could see ONT continue to run. Ah, now fetch. Now fetch. You're starting to look like I want to see. Yeah, I like this curl. I'm probably going to swing fetch tonight, especially if I don't find any trades. Let's go into a smaller time frame. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, that's nice looking. My only concern is maybe it's breaking out too early, but with everything else breaking out, fetch is due for another breakout. And it's just slowly building up for that dollar break. Yeah, I have to keep a close eye on fetch. I don't think, I might have a GitHub account, I'm not sure. Oh, you started obsessing over Cosmos? I told you, man, the Cosmos ecosystem is incredible. VeChain. What is going? My phones are blowing up right now. My phone's over here so they're not vibrating right under the mic. Okay, so VeChain. Let's take a look at VeChain. Where you at, VeChain? As long as it's still above that 15 cent area, it should be fine. Oh yeah. Yeah, so it did pop up almost to 20, got to 1875, pulling back on the 1 hour chart to the 50-day, which is held up pretty much. I mean, it dips below it, but it's still looking good. Let me go out to the 4 hour. Yeah, so on the 4 hour, we are a little ways off the 50-day, so it does need to have a little bit of a pullback here, but there's so much support at 15 cents that it should be able to hold it. I don't think it's done. It looks like it's just getting started. But like I said, as long as it's above 15 cents, it's good to go. Voyager got up to 275, having a little rejection, back down to 260. I might actually pick some up there. Or if it cracks down a little bit to 250, I might pick some up. We'll see. We'll see. Let's actually talk about Cosmos a little bit. Let's look at the Cosmos ecosystem, see how they're performing right now. Yeah, Cosmos back down to, ooh, yeah, I like that. I like that. I might pick some more Cosmos up, maybe. I just want to wait to see if it's going to hold this trend line because it's tested it 3 times, so it's got to bounce this time. If not, it'll come back down to 30, which I am fine with. This is a project I don't care how much it drops. The cheaper I can get it, the better, but we'll see. We'll keep it. Yeah, if it holds up here, I may add some. If it doesn't, definitely adding some. We got DVPN in the Cosmos ecosystem. Same thing, so it looks like probably all the Cosmos ecosystems just testing their trend line. Well, Iris is a little bit off of its trend line, but that's okay. Luna holding that $50 of support so far. Actually holding about 50-50. So with this little pullback, we could see it bounce again if it can hold here. Mira is looking pretty bullish. It's another one I might have to keep an eye on close. Persistence. Ooh, Persistence having a little dip there. Where did it dip to? $8? Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. We gotta change this chart pattern. In fact, let's take this support line out. We know that support. Persistence is in a big wedge. This is a very big wedge. Persistence is very low supply. Holding up here so far. If it comes back up to 10, we may see a pretty nasty rip come out of Persistence, especially now they got the P staking going on. Oof. I'm gonna have to pick some more up here too. Add it to my Kepler wallet. Sticky. Badger never got the move I was looking for. Cause I had to get out of it. It tried to come up there and break and couldn't. Sold off. It's kind of curling around now. I might give it another day or two, something like that. Gods tokens with a pullback. So if you looked into the Gods Unchained game yet, this is pretty cheap for the token. However, they are going to be paying out part of the supply of token over the next 8 weeks because they have a pay or a play to earn event where they're giving out Gods tokens, like a whole bunch of them. So we could see Gods tokens dip quite a bit as players might want to sell their Gods tokens to cash out. But if they do and it dips, this is one I'm going to keep buying up. Cheaper it gets, the better, because there's only going to be 500 million of these. So as that game grows, the price is going to grow with this. I would love for it to get cheaper than it is. And Mana, Still just riding right down its downtrend. Mana actually looking like it may go bearish. So far, the 10-day is pointing down, but it's still above the 50-day. If this green line, if this 10-day crosses below the 50, then we're going to see a dump on mana. But it does look like at this current moment, it's trying to hold that 250 as support. Yeah, so this is just a big old flag on mana right now, and it's just testing the bottom. Yeah, if it holds up here, we'll probably see this explode again. It's had what, a month to consolidate. Let's see. Nice. So yeah, if anybody has any coins they want me to take a look at, I'll take a look at those. I'm also going to look for a trade here, possibly. Yeah, you can see IOTX popping up to that 30 cents. So if it breaks 30 cents, it could run. But like I said, I can't market order in, so I'm not going to trade that. Oh, I got to check Sheeb. Let's check Sheeb. See what Sheeby's doing. Yeah, Sheeb's still just slowly pulling back. Trend line's catching up to it, but we're staying above quad 05, so that's a good sign. Just needs to keep holding there, maybe catch up with the trend line in a couple of days, and then it can start pushing up again. It looked like it was going to come back alive for a minute, but getting slowed down again. As long as Sheeb is on this uptrend, Sheeb is going to be pretty easy money to play if you're playing the uptrend, swing trading the bounces. As long as you let it bounce and get the confirmation and don't catch a falling knife. Oh, that's awesome, Lauren. Tell your mom good luck. I hope she sticks it to him. Alright, so let's see what I can trade. So, LPT, possibly. I really don't want to trade. Well, let me look on a 1 hour chart. I don't know if Loopring can break 3. But if it did break 3, it would probably rip pretty hard. Let's pull up Loopring here on Coinbase Pro. Ow. Hit my elbow. So if it doesn't drop below the 10-day, if it stays above 285 here on the 15-minute, we could easily see it pop back up and test 3. But I think this is like the first time it's ever hit 3. Yeah, this is the first time it's ever hit 3, so I mean, it's already ran so massive, but if I could find a scalp on it. I may give it a shot and just really keep my stop loss. Keep my finger on the sell button here. Because I like this build up on the 15-minute. Little push up, little breather, push up, breather, push up, breather, building higher lows. Let's see on that 15-minute. I'm gonna go ahead and hop in here. at 290.54. 233 loops. I'm not going to risk very much. We got this little double bottom on the 5 minute. This candle's fixing to close. If it can close above, if it can close above 290, it might start bouncing here. What's up, Cody K? No, I do not own ACH. That's not one I've done very much research on, and I only own coins that I know very, very well, very intimate. I like to sing to my stocks, and I like to caress my cryptos. Polygon is a pretty good blockchain. Been getting a lot of hype. I can't tell you what to do, but I can analyze it here. Let's analyze it and see if we can figure out what direction it's going. And plus, I mean, it depends on what your entry is on Polygon and all of that. I don't know what your entry is. If you're in Polygon way back here, then you really don't have any reason to sell, because it's on this uptrend continuing to go up. But if you bought Polygon, say, up at like 250, that's concerning. So, okay, we are getting a little bounce here. See if I can get up to that 3. Yeah, but it's only 1 week. Usually these bull runs last a month or so. So just because, there's a lot of plays that hasn't broken out yet that are set up in nice patterns. But Polygon's still going on this uptrend. It's having a little pullback, but it's got plenty of support right through here at 179, 180. Where that was all resistance and congestion through there, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. So if it can hold this support up right there at the 180, 175, it could come back up and break the top of this triangle. Now, if it doesn't hold up there, it's going to come slowly back down, probably to 150 somewhere here. And then if it bounces there, it could break out of the triangle. So, right now it's just slowly climbing up the trend line over the long term. There we go, up to 294, it looks like. Just about. Well, yeah, there it is. ACH. Yeah, I know more knowledge as far as trading and stuff. As far as the crypto projects themselves, if I haven't researched, I don't know much about it. But I can't. That's fundamental analysis, and what I'm doing is technical analysis. Like Loop Ring, I've not done any fundamental analysis on. I'm just day trading this right now. I'm looking for this breakout of 3. So coins that I day trade, a lot of times I'm not even, some of them I don't even know what the name of the coin is other than the ticker symbol. So, but ACH it's been brought up quite a bit to me the last couple of months. A lot of people have asked me about this one, and I'm not sure why, and I've not had the chance to research why. I got wrapped up in research on Gods Unchained, and that's pretty interesting. So, bounce off of 5 cents there. We're pushing up, and 10 cents is resistance. So right now it's just testing 10 cents. You see these upper wicks here? These upper wicks on the candle, that is selling pressure. That means the body of the candle pushed all the way up there during that day, and then sellers pushed it all the way back down. Same thing with this one. So above 10 cents is a lot of selling right through here, 10 and 12 cents. It's got to get through. Now, if it can get through 10, then it's going to run to 12 before it slows down. And then it could either break 12 or come back down to 10. If it breaks 12, then you're going to run up to 15 cents, which is going to be really, really strong for this, because it's never been over 15 except for 2 days. And it did not stay over it. Like right there, you can see the bodies of these candles where they closed back here. Right there at that 1560 area. So I think it can get up to 15 just looking at it here on the chart. But 15 is really going to be the tough area once it does get there. And it is now bullish because the 10-day just crossed the 50. So this green line is the 10-day moving average. The 50 is the blue. Anytime you get a crossover from a shorter moving average over a longer moving average, it usually signals bearish, or not bearish, but bullish movement. So, I mean, it's not doing anything right now, just kind of consolidating, but it's still slowly climbing up the 10-day. On the overall picture, still slowly climbing up the trend line. It's just got a big ceiling ahead of it that's got to break. Now the question is, whoa, loop ring just had a big drop. I did not see that drop out of nowhere. Let me make sure. I did not want to hold it down this low. It may come all the way down to 275. Let's see. What am I in at? I'm at 297 cents on 230 shares, about $15, $16. Did we push for a higher high over that 3 right there? No, we hit at 305, so this is a double top at the moment. A little 2 peaks. I don't really like that, but oh yeah, on the 1 minute this was a head and shoulders pattern. That's why it just dropped off like that. I'll keep a hold of it for just a little bit longer, but not much longer. I don't like that. But real quick, let's pull up Live Coin Watch and learn a little bit about ACH. That's Alchemy Pay, right? Yeah, okay. So we got a 10 billion total supply with an estimated circuit supply of 3.37 billion. So either they've burned some tokens or they have not unlocked all the token supply. So if that's the case, if they have not unlocked all the token supply, depending on how they do that, this could continue to stay pretty low because there's going to be too much supply. It only has 10,000 holders. Ooh, loop ring giving up on me here. Oh, okay. I give it this 10-cent stop. Ooh, wait a minute. A 10-cent stop might even work. Let me look at this on a higher time frame. Yeah. See, I bought this looking for that quick break of 3, but couldn't do it. And I don't want to keep holding this up this high. I was only buying it for that quick break. We'll get a few more seconds here and see. So ACH is the token for Alchemy Pay. Alchemy Pay platform allows merchants to accept offline payments via mobile application. point of sale systems. So a lot of this stuff, there's a lot of competition for. It does include emergent services to Shopify, Binance, Huobi, and more. So there's some good news for Matic and Alchemy Pay. Polygon deploys fiat on-ramps via Alchemy Pay, enabling direct fiat payments for DeFi. So that's pretty cool. Let's check CoinGecko here on this thing and see if I can figure out what the token, what is going on. Here we go. Ouch. So there is 3.5 billion out of that supply for mining reward pool payments. 235 million ecosystem incentive for ecosystem partners. 1.4 billion for Alchemy Foundation allocation. 381 million for the seed investment. Another 968 million. So, okay, so they have released the total supply, so that's a good thing. They're not going to dump this on anybody. Excuse me. I just don't like these coins with this big of a supply. Even though it's not got any coins that are going to be coming out, still 3.3 billion is a lot, and ACH is 10 cents. So I don't know. I mean, Dogecoin has infinite supply and it's up at 27 cents. So ACH could at least go to where Dogecoin's at. Can you stake Alchemy? Let's see. Loopring's still trying to hold above 280, but it needs to come back up like ASAP if it's going to move. StakingRewards.com. We can find out. If you don't have StakingRewards.com, I'll throw this link in the chat real quick. But you can find out about pretty much about any coin that you can stake here. So let's see. What am I looking at? ACH? Nope. I don't think you can, unless that's I don't think Acheron is it. So I'm also not a fan of things you can't stake. Ooh, Loopring. You're trying to hold up. You're making me nervous. Stop dropping that. ACH. Yeah, no, they don't have, you can't stake it, I guess. It's not on here. I mean, there's all kinds of tokens on here. But this also will tell you the amount that's staked. So, good lord, 78% of Solana is staked. Wow. Total Wabi. Just looking for any other names. Curve Dow is 91% staked. I don't know how that token works. Look at this on persistence. 86% staked on persistence. This thing is about to blow like crazy because persistence's supply is stupid low. I think it's as low as Bitcoin. Was it XPRT? Yeah. Close. 58 million circulating supply on persistence. I think they do have a little bit of inflationary stuff going on, but the persistence is going to be crazy. But yeah, CoinGecko, StakeandRewards.com, Livecoin Watch, those are what I use to do some research, some quick research, because it's easy to find the information there. All right, Loopy Ring. Jay Kratz joining us. Jay Kratz has been killing Loop Ring, apparently. So good job there, buddy. Okay, so let me get back. No problem, Jay Eros. No problem. Ruben, you're starting to do more fundamental analysis. That is, if you're long-term investing, and even if you're just day trading and swinging the cryptos, it still helps to do some fundamental analysis to understand their supply, because we don't got to make crypto trading that difficult. It's still supply and demand, so it's very important to understand the coins that you're trading, what their supply is, and if it can have any supply being added or anything like that. No problem, Cody Kane. They're yelling about mushrooms. Nice. Let's see if Loop Ring is going to try to rebound here and get this $3 break. So we've just opened up another day. Bond trying to push back over 40. If I can get over 40, that may make a move. It looked at red. Seeing if any of these, let's see, that doesn't look good at all. That thing looks like it's probably about to drop. Well, maybe not. I don't even know what that one is. Fetch breaking over, and Loop Ring selling off. I'm getting out of Loop Ring. Get out of here. I'm getting in Fetch, and I'm just going to hold Fetch tonight. See if I can get some type of pullback. We'll give the stream here a little bit longer. In that 92-cent area, I may just go. Let's see. If it could drop back to 92, I don't even care. 92 cents, 91 cents, who cares? Let me get on the 1 minute chart here. Oh yeah. Let's see if it dips. Yeah, I'm just going ahead and hopping in Fetch. I've been waiting for this move for a while, for a very long while, and I've mistimed it a couple of times, and I've took some losses on Fetch. So I am going to swing this bad boy. I've got 691 Fetch, and we'll see what it does by tomorrow. Yeah, it looks like we're going to break pretty clean out of this triangle. So I don't even care what it does right now, unless it rips right now, but I don't even care what it does at the moment. Now, if for some reason it can't hold above 90 cents, it could drop all the way back down to 80 cents. I'm not going to hold it back down to 80 cents. If it drops below 90 cents, I'm going to get out. And then I'll get back in at the bottom, but it's looking pretty bullish. It just needs to break a dollar. Dollar break, and it could be off. Yeah, so buyers pushing it up off that 93 cent area, staying right around my entry. All right. You're probably right, Jay Kratz. LRC does probably need to consolidate to 250. I was just looking for a quick entry in and out on it to see if it was going to break that $3, but it failed, so. No, Fetch is not going to pull a QUBT. Fetch has been building up for this. Fetch has been preparing. It's been in the gym, Rocky music playing. It's been punching meat sacks that are hanging from the ceiling. You know, Fetch's been doing its push-ups, eating its Wheaties. It's ready to go. But it's faked me out. These candles right here are the ones that keep annoying me. These are the ones where it faked me out multiple times, where I got in there. So, but it went from 75 all the way up to $1. Those two times, and then pretty much that time, and then the last time it ran to $1. You know, it ran from all the way from 40 cents to $1. So now we've built all the way back up. We've had our breathing room, and we're back up to $1, right close to it. It's the closest we've been with some consolidation. The other moves, we didn't have much consolidation. Well, I ain't gonna say no to that, Lauren. You know, it has had some nasty drops in a day before, but it's either going to break soon the next day or two, or it's going to have a pullback and then break. It's AI and blockchain, though. Like, how can you go wrong with AI and blockchain? Yeah, Mega Wix. Yeah, Lauren, yeah. Yeah, QUBT. It was as soon as I ended the stream, too. I was just like, well, all right then. There goes that trade. But we'll be talking about it on the last strip here in a little bit, I think. Let me see if Hal's called or anything to do the last strip. Oh, there he is right there as I mentioned him. As I mentioned him. But yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and watch Fetch. I'm pretty comfortable with Fetch. I know it's craziness that it does. But yeah, if it takes a couple of days, I may have to. I don't know. I'm gonna swing it for a couple of days if I have to. Let's see. Let's check. Since H&H is in here, let's check BitTorrent's. BitTorrent still slowly climbing. It's like every day it moves another 0.0001, and H&H Trader gets a little bit happier. Ooh, Fetch starting to come up to 94 cents right now. Oh, that's not the wrong chart. Oh, it is the wrong chart. You right? My bad. I thought I fixed that chart already. What happened? What's going on? Who did that? Who put the wrong... What chart are you looking at? I don't have a Voyager chart. TradingView doesn't have Voyager charts. So I don't know what other chart you want me to look at. Mana's going right now. Interesting. Now Fetch is starting to push too here. Fetch just pushed over that. No, it didn't. Got right at it. But it's starting to push up to 95 cents. Yeah, man. I think I was saying this earlier in the stream before is it 4? Yeah, before you got here, J Kratz, I think I was talking about, man, if it could hold up here, it could start going again. It's got this nice flag pattern. Yeah, looking pretty good on the 15-minute, bouncing up off 250 up to 264 so far. So it's just got to break 275 to continue to rip. You're looking at Bittorrent, Tether USA. Why are you looking at that chart for? Yeah, so Fetch is just going to slowly make its way up to $1. So it'll probably be next hour or two before it even gets to $1. Now, you should be using the TradingView, the calculated by TradingView chart for this, not Tether US. Oh, that's a Bitcoin. Never mind. That's a BT. That's a. Let's see. Is that what I've got up? Is the no, I've got the US dollar one calculated by TradingView. Well, you looking at it on Binance? Maybe you're looking at it on Binance. Binance probably has more volume. Oh yeah, okay. Well, Binance is a better chart. You can see good volume there. Okay, so let's compare. Yeah, I like Binance's chart better, so I will change that. I can't see because my mic's in the way. Let me move out of the way there. There we go. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Man, this is a little bit clearer looking. Sweet little uptrend there. Cool. Yep, Fetch slowly climbing. Alright guys, well, I am going to call it a day for this crypto stream so I can get to recording with the last rip. We'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we should be on time. I was late today. But because I'm not trading anything else, I'm just swinging Fetch tonight. There's not much else I can do. Yeah, the other one does look like death for sure. So we'll be back tomorrow morning. Framework Fortune home channel for some live stock trading. See if I can go green again in the stock market. And then we'll be back around 4:30 on this channel for the crypto update tomorrow. And then if you haven't yet, go join frameworkfortune.com. It is free. Sign up with your email. That's all you need to do. Appreciate everybody joining me as always. Stay safe out there. Until next time.